Hello, everybody. This is Eric Seropian from This Is My South Bay. And today I have Brian Smith, who is with a startup called Bamit. And it's a really interesting app. But before we get into Bamit, I wanted to talk about Brian because I met him like literally a week or two ago.
Yeah, a week or two ago, I think that's accurate.
And I was called in for a meeting at Bamit, and he was there. And we kind of hit it off. And we went drinking in El Segundo, happy hour last week, and here he is.
As all things go.
So you have a pretty interesting life, my friend. You've been everywhere. And without getting into like a background or biography on yourself, give us kind of an idea how you ended up in the South Bay.
Well, life's a weird sort of voyage or dabbling brook. And my voyage to the South Bay was no different, to be quite candid. When I first moved to California, I lived in Long Beach. And by the way, wonderful city. So word out to everybody in the LBC. But eventually I ended up with a lot of business connections and a lot of really good friends that lived in the South Bay. And so it was kind of a natural evolution for me to move to the South Bay. And I'll tell you what, absolutely fantastic area. And I'm very thankful that I ended up landing there.
Good. We're happy to have you.
Great.
So I want to talk about your app that you've launched called Bamit, B-A-M-I-T.
Yes.
All right. So give me an idea what this app is about.
Okay. So Bamit is first and foremost, it's an app where everybody can find great deals and discounts and promotions from all of the local stores around you. Now, one might say, that's not so special. We can go on the web and we can find deals. But the great thing about Bamit is that we're an app that gives back to everybody. We crowdsource our deals. We crowdsource the acquisition of businesses, and literally everybody wins with this system. So let me give you an example. So say a business in the South Bay signs up on Bamit and they list a deal or promotion, which, by the way, will show up on our iOS app and our Google Play app, which you can download now. So the business will list a deal or a special, and a Bamit user uses the app. They can find that deal or special. So when they go into the business and they redeem the deal, the business gets obviously more customers. And if we drive a customer to that business, Bamit charges them 4.9%. Now, it's important that we never, ever charge the business any money unless we bring them a customer and unless we can prove it. But what's so great about Bamit is that once we bring them a customer and we charge at 4.9%, we actually give 1% back to the person that helped us sign up that store.
Wow. So the store is basically not paying for anything until you deliver the client to them.
That's absolutely right. We're getting away from that system where everybody's trying to get upfront money and they're not really delivering value to businesses.
So they'll be able to figure out, it's not even a return on investment. It's basically, when the business comes in, the 4.9% goes out.
That's correct. After they verify it.
Is there a cost to the user?
There's absolutely no cost to the user. In fact, users actually make money. They can go out and they can sign up businesses to be on the Bamit app, and they will make 1% of every single transaction that goes through the Bamit app on that business.
Oh, wow. So walk us down that experience. Let's say I'm a user. I'm happy with Bamit. I used it. Everything is great. And I want to tell my friend, or I want to tell my wife or whatever to sign up. How does that work?
Okay, so you can actually invite your wife directly from the app. And that's what's so wonderful about Bamit. So say in that example, you invite your wife and she gets an invite code. She downloads the app. So now, in a sense, aside from being married to your wife, you guys are economically joined with regard to Bamit. So now say your wife goes and signs up a local boutique, right? And people start redeeming deals at that local boutique. Well, now your wife makes 1% on every transaction that goes through that local boutique through Bamit. And guess what? you as her husband who signed her up, you get a 0.5%.
Oh.
So as a couple, you're making 1.5% off every transaction that goes through that business.
Just for referring business.
Just for referring that business.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So roughly how many users do you have right now?
So we just really launched about, I would say about 6 to 8 weeks ago, and we've already got like 700 users, and we've got a little over 100 or so businesses. The majority of them are focused in the South Bay right now.
So you're looking to push it through the South Bay, and then after that, go in California or state, nationwide or worldwide? What is the...
Yeah, I mean, we're primarily focused on the United States, but we are launching in the South Bay. It's our backyard. It's our neighborhood. We want to really do well for the people that live there and all the businesses that went there. In fact, we just got back from a great chamber event at the Automobile Museum, which, by the way, phenomenal place. I love those cars.
Is that the Peterson?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
I love that place.
Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we really want to give our businesses in the South Bay a chance to utilize a service and give back to the community in multiple ways. So we love that area. Then we'll move to the west side. We have a number of businesses that are already on the app in the west side, and then Orange County, and then the rest of LA. So really, we kind of let the data and statistics determine where we go from there.
Okay, so you're an app, so you don't really need phone calls, but you have a website, or
yes,
how do people find you?
Yes, we're a tech company, so we purposely don't have a phone number, but you can go to www.bamit.com, or you can go to the App Store and you can download the app, or you can go to Google Play and download the app.
Awesome.
Download the app, everybody. It's fantastic, and we want to see this thing spread and grow organically from the South Bay.
All right. Well, thanks, Brian, for being here.
Absolutely.
And everybody go check out Bamit. And until next time, bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for having me, Eric. Bye.